This tutorial is going to be about creating a village. So you can either go down on the home page, scroll down, and you can create one over here by visiting the villages, or let's go back so you can see wherever you are, even like if let's say you're on the news feed and you want to go to the villages to create one. We can see the villages over here on this side, but you want to create your own. So come over here, and this might be opened or closed. If it's closed, you scroll on it, you can see where it's at here. But if you open it, you can see the full name here. So let's go ahead and create a village. So in this system, they are called a group. We're just using the fancy name village because it's cool. So there are different types of villages. There are state villages, New York, Iowa, Northern California. That's more of an area village. That's fine. Oregon. Okay, then we have, and those are all local and regional villages. And all of them, if you didn't want to scroll through all of this, you can just go to the local and regional villages and you will see all the villages that are set up right now, but not on this first page here. What you're going to do is going to be a subgroup of this. It's like a folder. Let's consider this a folder, and then we're going to go into the folder subgroups where we're going to see all of the state groups listed here. So we are not seeing every village that's created. So I mentioned that there's state villages. There's also villages for YouTube creators. Here's Butterfly Tribe. There's mine, Travel Grandma. Okay. And there's different pages here too. There's other ones on this page also. So here's Blue Wonder Lady. Okay. And you also notice other villages too. These would be special interest villages, such as, here it is, the cruise, Cruising to Alaska. That is a private group just for people who are going to Alaska. But that doesn't mean you can't join it. Just as long as there's still room, you can always join that village. We also have a village for if you're interested in helping with the website, you can join that village. That would be much appreciated. There's an international village similar to the regional villages that you can start maybe an Italy group, and then you can put it in the folder here as an international group. Then we have like other special interest groups like the Married and Traveling Solo, Hosts Helping Hosts. These are private groups because not everyone is interested in these groups. But all of the state groups should be public, and I'm going to show you how to set that up. So let's go here to create a group. And it's just as simple as filling out a form. So let's make another state group that we don't have yet. Let's choose Georgia. So we're going to write the name Georgia in here. Okay. And we're going to put a description for Georgia. Let me go ahead and grab the Arizona one. Let's see where that's at. There it is, Arizona. So I don't know whether you're seeing this or not because I don't have two computers, but I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to grab the group description here. Put that up in here. And let's see what it says. It says, join this village to connect with people who live in Arizona. Well, we got to change that to Georgia, don't we? Georgia. Or are traveling through Arizona and who are interested in getting together. So let's create the group. Now we're going to get to this page here where it says settings. Now remember what I said, All of the state ones should be public. So that's already clicked. So don't worry about this. Like if you're doing a special interest group, like let's say a quilters group, a hiking group, things like that, you would push private because not everybody is interested in that type of a joining that type of a village. So we don't want to clog up the news feed with everybody's village showing up. Okay? It'll show up if you're a member of that group, but everyone won't see a private one. And then there's a hidden group, and that could be a private group with just a group of friends that you want to have. And it will not be shown on the village main pages. Okay. All these other ones can be left alone. It's just preset. But if you want to change those, you're more than welcome to. What we want to go down to is the group type. Now, this you have to select with this drop down menu. So, the group type that I like to choose is the travel, caravan, and camping village. Okay. Then if you do the specialty group, you can choose something else. Like let's say you're doing RVs. Okay, you choose that one. Or tiny house village, you can choose that one. Okay. I'm trying to keep all of the state villages, travel, caravan, and camping village. Then the parent group, this is the folder. This is the main folder that you want to put this in. And the main folder that you want to put it in is that regional one. Let's see, where did that go? Here it is, local and regional villages. Okay. And then push next. The next one we're at is forum. This is just a matter of clicking yes. You want to have a discussion in your group. Push next. Now this is where you're going to put that little icon photo. So let's go ahead and upload one here. And I'm just going to grab it right from my desktop here. I've got one here. It says that it uploaded successfully. Now this is a big picture. What I'd like to do, and I can make this even bigger. I can make the whole picture as much as I can from side. Did you see how I did that? I just slid this in or out and chose different ones. I'm going to try to grab one peach. Let's see if that's possible to grab one peach. I'm going to click on it and move it over, kind of like this peach down here, right here. I'm like, oh, maybe this one. How about that one? Just going to bring it in just a little bit more. I just want one Georgia peach. You can manipulate this any way you want. It's a little blurry maybe, but we'll see what it looks like. I can always change it. So let's go ahead and crop it out. And so it says it uploaded successfully. Let's go to the next step. And now you're going to create your cover photo. This is the banner that goes across the top. Let's see if I have one here. How about Savannah? Let's choose that one. Let's see. It uploaded. Now, I don't necessarily like the way that turned out. I'm going to switch this. I'm going to show you how I'm going to do that a little bit later on. I can change it here, or I can change it here, or I can click on here and I can move it around, but I can't do that here. I have to wait until I finish. All right, now the last one is to invite. I do not invite anybody to a group. I think that they should invite themselves. Okay, so I'm going to skip that, and I'm just going to finish. Now let me show you this here. This is your page. You just created this village. So when I click on here, I can reposition by clicking on here, see? And dragging and dropping. That wasn't a bad angle, I guess, after all, but I just want a little bit more, right, maybe right about there. Okay. All right, and then I put save changes on the side here. All right, now what I like to also do is a welcome message, and I'm going to put the welcome message right over here. And this is just like creating a post, but it's within a village now. So the welcome message, I'm going to go back to, and I don't know whether you're going to see this or not. I'm going to go back to Arizona, and I'm going to just grab the welcome message that I wrote there. And you can do the same. Copying and pasting is your friend. So let me put this in here. And this one says, please introduce yourself so we can get to know you. Of particular interest will be the area you live in, or if you're traveling through, put when and where you'd like to meet up with others in that area. When a member sees your post, they can click on your name and view your profile and connect with you privately, or add a comment on this page. Let's see who's in, and we need to change Arizona to Georgia. Okay. So those are all little details that you need to be aware of. So I can post this, and I have updated my introduction, and then somebody will come here and then come comment on here, and they can say where they're, if they're from Georgia or not. Okay, well, let's go ahead and take a look at your page in the villages. And there it is. You're among the other, all of the other villages here. But remember what I said, if you go down and you find that regional one, because we don't want to have to scroll through all of these villages just to find the state. Let's see, where did it go? Can you imagine when we have 50 states listed here? Oh, let's can't even find it. Let's see. Here's the thing. When somebody is using the village, it pops up on the top. Here it is right here. Local and regional. So if enough people click on this, it'll stay on the front page. Let's go in here. And remember, we have to go all the way from here to this subgroup. Remember, this is just a folder. This is just a folder. The villages are in the subgroups. Scroll down, and you're number 1 because we just created that. These were recently created too. So you're already joined, but now because it's public, somebody else will join your group, and you will not need to approve anybody. Let's see who has a private group here. I want to show you. So I can request access there to her private. This is her private YouTube channel. So Pioneer Grandma has a private YouTube channel, and I can request to join it. Okay. The other ones just say, let's see, got to find one that I haven't subscribed to yet. Join group. There we go, North Carolina. So if I'm going to be passing through North Carolina, or I want to keep abreast of what's happening in North Carolina, I would join the group. So that's the difference there. This requires no approval, but let me go back. The private ones will require approval. Right here, request access. And she will need to approve me to go into her group. So now that you've created this group, you want to manage it, won't you? So you, as the organizer, can manage your own group. You can go in here. So this is the main group. We're not in the folder, so we're not going to see subgroups on this list now, because this is the main group. But what you want to do is you want to go over to manage. You're going to scroll down. And does this look familiar? The details, the settings, you can change all of this now. Remember those settings? You can change the photo if you want. All of that stuff right in here. Okay. So I want to mention one other thing. In both villages and members, I want you to look at this. So we're missing a photo here and we're missing a background here. So we need to have that put on there because it just will look nicer. Doesn't this look nicer than this? So let's correct that. Well, let's go look at the members. So it looks like right now we have 770 members and some of you do not have your photo on there yet. Now, isn't it more attractive to have photos and get to know each other that way with some photos on there than not? So let's try to add some photos. Okay. And I think that's just about it. I'm going to say I'll see you down the road. Have a great day. If you have any questions, please leave them in the comments below, and I'd be happy to reply to you. I'd be happy to personally help you if you're struggling with this, but let's get this website going.